Matches don't get any bigger than this right here. The challenger for the NWA Worlds Heavyweight Championship, perhaps approaching his destiny as he faces his longtime foe, EC3, and a shot at immortality. This is Thom Latimer, and this could be the moment he's been waiting for his entire life. It's a feud that's gone back for more than 2 years between Thom Latimer and EC3. In that time, EC3 has become what Thom Latimer wants to be the most, world champion.
What are you talking about? This feud goes back to another company that we all used to work for.
Yes.
There you go, that's a good point.
And that was nearly a decade ago.
Well, you were there too.
Yeah, that was about 8 years ago. So this has been going on longer than just NWA 74.
Years, that's a decade, right?
Yeah, but close enough.
And here comes the Overman. Such an impeccable physique. Such an incredible mind for the sport of professional wrestling. He is the pinnacle. He is the top of the mountain. He is the holder of Sweet Charlotte, the 10 pounds of gold. This is EC3, and you know he's ready for Thom.
Ben Franklin, George Washington, Rocky Balboa, Alexander Hamilton.
I don't know that I've ever seen EC3 in better shape, Billy.
He's in I was looking at him today, and I was staring, and I was like, is that real?
Yeah, he looks airbrushed.
It's unbelievable.
EC3 has been a consummate fighting champion as well. After beating Tyrus at NWA 75 to become world champion and forcing Tyrus to retire, he's been defending that championship in Europe, in Japan, in the United States, and he has plans to defend the championship for the first time in Uganda. But all of those plans can be derailed by Thom Latimer right here, right now on Powerrr.
Now, EC3 has been talking very openly on social media about his reign lasting years. And I kind of got this, is he looking past Latimer?
Yeah, I hope not. I mean, look, like you said, this feud really goes back 8 years. Tom's been chasing him since 2016. And, you know, I don't know. Thom Latimer, if you said what's a pro wrestler look like? It's Thom
That
Latimer.
guy right
Look at
there.
this brother. You know what I mean?
Kyle Davis, take it away.
The following match is one fall with a 60-minute time limit and is your NWA 76 main event and is for the NWA Worlds Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Derbyshire, England. He is the man that has been a constant in the Lightning One era of the National Wrestling Alliance. From a wild card to relinquishing the NWA National Heavyweight Championship in order to get this shot at the 10 pounds of gold on his own terms. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Thom Latimer! And from Cleveland, Ohio, he is the purveyor of Exodus Pro. He is the Overman because he is over man. And for over 1 year, he has brought the NWA Championship around the world, defending it successfully. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the NWA Worlds Heavyweight Champion. This is EC3.
Now, I'm sorry.
No, I was going to just say this is what it's all about. Go ahead.
Man, I was just letting it all sink in, baby.
Well, I'm in a unique position. Going back to the other company, when I was just in the front office, I know both men very well personally. I've seen them at their best. I've seen them at their worst. And right now, they are both at their best. I mean, they are lined up for one another in an almost picture-perfect way. And here we are, Philadelphia, the history, NWA 6, where we do make history.
76 years of history has led to this moment right here. A championship that has survived since 1948. And it's all coming down to this matchup in the 2300 arena.
What blows people's minds about the 10 pounds of gold is you have a direct line back to 1948, unbroken. And there's no other championship in the world of professional wrestling that can make that claim.
And this has been a long road back for Thom too, Billy. Like you said, you've seen them at their best and their worst, and I have too. And it's been a long road for Thom, and he's probably the best I've ever seen him. He's at his peak, physically, mentally, all of that.
When I saw Thom in his worst days, I saw a broken man, I saw a defeated man, and yet he was as sweet as a pussycat.
Yeah.
You couldn't quite put those pieces together. How is this guy destroying himself, and at the same time, he'd be the guy that would stop on the side of the road and have to change your tire? He's just one of those guys. And we used to sit in the stands at the other company, and I'd say, "What's going on with you?" And he'd say, "I don't know." And remember, when EC3 came to the NWA, who was his first target?
Thom Latimer.
Thom Latimer and Thom Latimer's friends, which EC3 called his demons. Is this the night that Thom Latimer finally conquers those demons?
I feel like he's conquered a lot of his demons, but he's got to conquer his last one. He's at the final boss, as the kids say.
Well, as we all know, at the end of the day, the person you're most looking to conquer is yourself. Your doubt, your insecurity, your lack of faith.
You see, checking that arm.
Oh, yeah, well, that was a big shoulder tackle, and Thom Latimer has asserted his dominance with that.
Yeah. They're playing a little mind games, too.
Yeah.
Nobody's, like, just about to get... Okay,
but look for that 1%er.
Yeah, right away, huh?
Shoulder tackle.
And I think that shows, too, that he knows Thom is capable. I mean, he went right for the finish right away. He was trying to get out of there.
Yeah. Thom Latimer on fire, and again sending the champion looking for a timeout on the outside. Thom Latimer says, "Get back in this ring."
EC taking a powder. I mean, it's not often you see EC3 kind of, come outside to take a timeout, right?
Look at the way he's standing, though. The thing with him is always the mind games.
Yeah.
Remember, he's an NWA territorial promoter. So not only do I have to deal with him now as a talent, but also as someone I'm in business with the modern NWA.
Baiting Thom to the outside.
I mean, he is a cerebral brother.
Smart move right there. And the mind games continue, but Thom Latimer, he has to be prepared for that.
He got it so quick that EC didn't have time to take advantage of that spot.
No.
I think that's what he was trying to do there.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter. Thom was quick as a hiccup right there. Whoa, look out.
Inverted atomic drop on the champion. Blows through EC3.
Sometimes when guys are really equally matched up, physical prime, mental prime, it's not one mistake that's going to, you know what I mean? It's like, who wants it more? Because they've already made those mistakes in front of one another.
Yes.
And again, 3. Out to the apron, gets a shoulder to the midsection. He's got the head. There it is, boom! 1%er to the apron! And Thom Latimer goes face first and collapsing onto the concrete at the 2300 arena.
Can't pin him on the floor, though.
Doesn't need to pin him to win.
He could get a count out.
He's the champ.
That's
count
true.
out, he
All right.
retains.
That's true.
Refs initiating the count. We got to take a break. We'll be right back. The 10 pounds of gold's on the line.
See the stars of the National Wrestling Alliance live. Experience the energy, the drama, and the intensity as champions clash and legends are made. Don't miss out on the action. Visit NWALiveEvents.com to get your tickets today.
Welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. Thom Latimer has beat the count, but boom, another 1%er. 2 in a row on Thom Latimer.
That's got to be it. I'm not really sure why EC isn't going for the cover right away, but
the move that EC3 has been using to defend that championship all over the globe. He's delivered 2 to Thom Latimer.
I don't know why he didn't go for the pin.
Maybe he knows something we don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, Tom's still pretty fresh.
Yeah. It's still pretty early going in this match. These guys can go into deep, deep water with their conditioning.
You know the amount of title defenses EC's had. I mean, he's finished a lot of people with that.
Oh, yes.
I don't.
Yeah,
I still would.
This is Thom Latimer.
I understand. I'm just saying I would at least tried it, right? I mean, you know, why not?
Clothesline by EC3, once again laying out the challenger.
When I was called into the front office of that other company, the first question they asked me as I was being reviewed as a possible hire, they said, who do you think on this roster is a future champion? And the first person I said was Thom Latimer. And that was approximately 8 or 9 years ago. And here we are, and Tom's not reached that pinnacle yet.
I don't know if he's going to get the chance. Big stinger splash in the corner.
Well, let's be honest. You know, when they wrestled each other for the title at Samhain, that was kind of that wasn't exactly a clean ending, right? It was kind of crazy.
No.
You know, it was
well,
kind of.
And remember, you know, Tom's wife was involved.
Yep.
Cardona, right?
Oh, I forgot about all that.
Yeah,
Jeez.
there was a whole bunch of mishigash.
Yeah, so, I mean, that was a little kabuki. So, I mean, it's not, you know, and that was the last shot that Tom had.
Tom was looking at sinking that crossface up on the shoulders. Ooh, face first into the knee. Thom Latimer sent over the top rope, feet to the floor.
The thing you got to look for in these heavyweight matchups is the damage that they're inflicting is times 10 than what you'd see in a junior heavyweight match.
Oh, yeah.
So at times the pace can seem a bit lumbering. It's because they're kicking the hell out of each other.
Oh, yeah. So much impact, so much power between these two. As we've said before, the top-level athletes in the sport today.
I mean, I'm not anybody to sit here and tell EC3 how to wrestle. But I
can't wait for this.
I think he just needs to stay on top of Tom. That's all. He needs to stay on it.
If we're talking technical,
look at this! A twist of fate! A twist of fate! A nod to former foes of EC3. And again, sending Tom all the way to the floor, over the top rope. And again, the champion in firm control. Kevin Keenan initiating the count.
Here he comes.
And again, EC3.
So far, it's his world, right?
It's just complete
and
control.
Tom has not had a bad match.
No.
It's just EC3's got the advantage on every level here.
Tom, side step 3 goes into the post, and that could change the tide of the matchup right here. Tom got him up. Oh, back first into the apron.
Right on the back of his neck. And this is the other thing, too. As well as they know each other, they both know injuries that they've had in the past and things that might be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They might know parts to attack.
Stylistically, the one advantage, obvious advantage, that Tom has on EC3 is Tom's a world-class brawler.
Well, yeah, 100%. Yeah, he can technically wrestle, but we know that he can get down with the best of them when it comes to just street.
In many ways, he gets into kind of a more of a funky groove when it starts to get more violent.
Well, look at scraping DDT!
Well, that might be the end of my dissertation.
But again, not going for the pin right there. EC3 could have it won.
Okay, is he looking to beat the man or is he looking to destroy the man? Because now it's starting to get a little sus, as the kids say.
Ah, hey, there you go.
It is.
I learned that from Baby Kylan.
There you go. It could be that, Billy, or maybe he could be that he knows that why am I going to bother for a cover when Tom's going to kick? Like, I've wrestled this guy. I know him. I know that's not enough. That's devastating. Going to take out most people, but not this brother.
Was looking for the Thez press, and Tom was able to scout the offense from EC3. Spinning heel kick takes down the champion.
I got to applaud that.
Going deep into the repertoire there, old Thomas. Now both men down.
Again, an NWA World title match, especially on the men's side, it ain't always pretty.
Nah, man.
But if you're watching the inner tactic here, this is a very intriguing chess match.
Oh, wow. with enthusiasm. EC3 sits up.
Like somebody hit him with a shot of
And look
adrenaline,
at that.
right? He just popped right up.
Smile of a Cheshire cat. And what is in the mind of the Overman?
Now he's blowing kisses.
But you never know. I mean, EC3 is generally mentally about 4 steps ahead of his opponents. You know what I mean? So it's like...
As someone who deals with him in business, I can attest to that. I'm not always sure what the hell he's saying.
No. Yeah, no, brother's always... He's on some deep, like, you know...
He starts talking about meat lockers and...
Well, right now he appears to be on cloud 9.
Well, if he's winning, I mean, that's all he lives for.
Yep. And again, sending Thom face first into the canvas.
Not to get too personal, but this man is a celibate. You know what I'm saying? He is on that whole trip like, I got to retain my chi, and wow. I mean, he's full on.
And Thom Latimer again just being
He's
dominated.
He threw him down head first. He hung him out on the ropes and gave him the DDT. Maybe he's softening the old head up for another 1%er, right?
Could be.
Yeah, maybe.
Or the 1% driver that we've seen, that double underhook.
Oh, yeah.
Driver. And this is a lesson in pure dominance at this point by the champion. Thom Latimer's got to do something here. He's got to rally. He's got to find something deep inside.
And he just said, bring it.
Boom! Down goes Latimer again.
Well, whatever his plan was, it's not working.
Got to shift gears. You got to find something else. You got to dig down deep.
He certainly looks like he belongs in there.
100%.
Right? But tactically, it's just not adding up.
No.
EC3 plan is working, I'll tell you that. No, he just took down the straps.
Oh, goodness.
Right? Or the figurative straps.
There it
anyway.
is.
Whoa, look out!
Thom counters with the German suplex. And that has done damage to the champion. Throws the clothesline, and again, no! Beautiful German. And the champ is reeling. Perhaps the first time in this matchup. Oh, he's grabbed Kevin. Low blow. God damn it. Not like this, 3. Not like this, EC3.
He grabbed Keenan, and he couldn't see it.
From world-class champion to snake in the grass in 1 second with one go. Oh, get him, Thom.
Yeah, but sometimes, hey, listen, sometimes you got to defend that thing. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right? Sometimes you got to do it. You got to get a little dirty. Sometimes you got to get grimy. I mean, that's, you know.
This is our signature match.
This is
our signature event.
It is,
okay?
but
this ain't some indie show wherever you live in the VFW hall. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know, but
Dive to the outside by EC3.
Maybe EC knows he's just gotta he's got to get dirty if he's gonna beat Thom, right? Maybe he thinks he can't beat him straight up.
This might be the weirdest match I've ever seen EC3 wrestle.
It's the style is completely. It's so much more methodical, and that's saying something.
Well, and brother isn't known for dives either.
Yeah.
Well, with good reason.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's pulling it all out. He's doing dives.
Oh, looking for it here.
Low
Look at
blows.
it. Oh, there it is. Boom! The Confusion Bay. Flatliner.
All right.
The Velvet Noise.
Right.
Velvet Noise by Thom Latimer.
That's a life.
Latimer.
Thom going
The
up.
ropes. He knows he's got to do something very different, something very big. It's EC3's able to answer back already. Face first into that top turnbuckle. Thom Latimer beginning to rally here. Oh, and a stunner on the outside.
It was more on his gut than his head.
Right, yeah, that was Latimer. Middle rope. Oh! Crash and burn. EC3 with a spear.
That could do it.
Yeah.
No, maybe not. No, EC, now he's going to set him up.
There it is. The 1%er.
That's it. I hate to say it, but that's it.
Oh, wait,
Is he not gonna pin him?
hard-fought battle. What's going on?
He's got to go for the cover.
Kevin Keenan, our lead ref, looks absolutely stunned.
Yeah.
I think he's seen it up close. He's like, what is this?
Yeah, I don't understand what EC's doing here. What's he looking for?
Oh,
here?
Lord, no.
You already had the man beat.
Well, there's a ladder.
Okay.
Oh, a chair.
What was I saying?
Oh, no.
Is he trying to beat the man or destroy the man?
flashbacks to their first encounter in the National Wrestling Alliance.
Are we going to have a psychological session again here?
It's Keenan.
Keenan's
Well,
telling
if EC gets DQ'd,
Yeah,
I mean,
still champ.
Oh, here we go.
Here it is.
Dr. Phil.
This is not for you. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Well, friends, I'd like it to translate for you. It's something along the lines of, you're not me, and you never will be, and
Dr. 3, this is a weird
Yeah.
strategy here, I will have to say.
you need to be in
Why don't you win the
locker.
match first?
Yeah, win the match and then cut your seminar.
Latimer! Latimer with the low blow! Latimer with the low blow! Pop up! Power bomb! Again! Pop up! Ryder! Sign of suffering!